Alright you scum, it's time for one of my patented trailer reaction videos. This time, for Devil May Cry 5, Dante's gotta have it. This is the Devil May Cry shop, where Dante sells knickknacks, bric-a-brac, jumble, pretty much anything is found in his attic. And people phone him up and say, "Oi Dante, there's some devils over there, kick their shit in." And here he is kicking the shit in of the devils. Looking quite old, as you can see. Quite haggard. He looks pretty much exactly like Filch from Harry Potter, or Walder Frey from Game of Thrones, same actor. Actually, he doesn't look all that much like him, but this does look like Devil May Cry, doesn't it? This looks, yeah, pretty much exactly like Devil May Cry, which is fine. There's Trish and Lardy there, two characters from other Devil May Cry games that you might have seen before. And there's Nero. I don't know who that one is. I don't think she was in the other games. I think she's new. But we know who Nero is from Devil May Cry 4, which is pretty good. Pretty good. I thought that one was okay. Didn't mind it so much. It was, of course, it was hard to follow up Devil May Cry 3, wasn't it? Which was a really, 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 really good one. So here's Nero with his robot arm. He's got a robot arm now. Look at it. So he's going to be insulting, I imagine, to the men who fought and died in World War II. Because you can't have a robot arm without insulting our brave troops. That's just a little bit of satire from me to you there. There's a Devil May Cry camper van now. I believe that gameplay-wise, you'll be able to, have a cup of tea from an old flask in there and sleep on some very uncomfortable beds. You can also fight with a motorbike or two motorbikes. Why not? Why not fight with all the motorbikes? I mean, that's what Devil May Cry's always been about, if you ask me. And big bosses. Not big boss from Metal Gear Solid, just bosses that are big. And sometimes turning into a devil yourself to fight the other devils. A little bit hypocritical. Oh, it's the scissors ones. They were always annoying to fight, but they were very cool in terms of design. So that's a more substantial trailer for Devil May Cry 5, compared to the E3 trailer, which was just a lot of fast footage. Oh! It's a Final Fantasy villain. You're in the wrong game, mate. Anyway, that was that. March 8, 2019. See, I can read words and numbers and just say them. Oh, she's talking again. Oh my god, it's Sonic the Hedgehog's arm. So while we're here, we may as well look at the other trailer that dropped during the Tokyo Game Show. That's what that last trailer was, by the way. It was a Tokyo Game Show trailer. This one is specifically for the Deluxe edition of Devil May Cry 5, because every game's got to have one of those now. And as you can see, it comes with Mega Man's gun arm. It's a buster. It's a Mega Buster that he's shooting with, and it's blue and shiny. And it's one of 4 that you get extra for extra money. You just get additional content. You know how this stuff operates by now. The full game costs more than $60. The $60 is a starter price. I've come to accept that now. You'd think that would be enough to stop a lot of companies also adding on the microtransactions and DLC outside of their season passes. But, they've only gotten worse in that regard. They're doing season passes with sequels now, Season Pass 1 and Season Pass 2. That's just me getting on my soapbox instead of talking about Nero here fighting a big monster. A big monster. How's that for exciting? The game does look good. I mean, can't deny that. It looks great. Devil May Cry, very fine series. Very fine series indeed. Of course, we got Mega Man 11 coming out as well. So anyway, that guy I said was a Final Fantasy villain is V, which is the other playable character who's going to be in Devil May Cry 5. Makes searching for information about them online very difficult, because you type in Devil May Cry V, and of course you're just asking Google to look up Devil May Cry 5. The other thing we know about DMCV is it may have online multiplayer. According to the product description, there is a listing for 2 to 3 players. Who knows what that will entail? Could be cooperative. I mean, the game's got 3 characters after all. Between that and what appear to be side-scrolling sections, and Nero getting robot arms to play with, it looks like DMCV is going to be quite the fun one, which would be nice. There's not a Devil May Cry game I haven't enjoyed, I don't think. And that includes DMC. Lots of shooting, lots of stabbing, lots of demons. Can't really go wrong with that. I mean, you can, it's the game industry, never put anything past the game industry to get something wrong, but it's hard to get wrong. This is something Capcom's quite good at, so fingers crossed.